And welcome back, everybody. We are here at the shop today. It's gonna be kind of a hodgepodge of things. So realistically, I'm probably gonna make more than one video, but today we are going to talk about the E46. And with that intro, as you guys already know, last time we were in here, we had the engine, and now we have exhaust stuff, and a clutch kit and flywheel, a trans mount, a drive shaft, a muffler, wiring harness, and that is a key immobilizer set and a ECM, or whatever the European terminology is for it, something different. And then our tiny little get rag back there. We pretty much have just about everything. So I apologize for that. I knew the battery had 8%. I was really trying to make it. Apparently 8% equals like 12 seconds of video. So we have all the parts here and here. But we never really looked at the car too well. So I'm gonna go outside where it's like 15 degrees out, and I'm gonna at least make it pretty quick. I don't want to be cold. Apologize, settings might not be the best for being out here right now, but this is the car that Nicole will be driving. 2003 CI. It's got all new glass. I believe he did all of them, like quarters, windshield. Looks like there's actually a junkyard glass here, but most of the glass should pretty much be brand new in this car. I gotta give this to Nick. It was a factory manual car. Like I said, my buddy before who had it had put a 5.3 in it, so it's kind of chopped up in here, so we'll get that looking nice and pretty and put it kind of back together how it's supposed to be. I've not really gone through here since we got it, so I don't know what all is actually in here. Looks like he's got his manifolds from his 5.3 in here. Obviously, rear seat. The front seats are in the shop. I don't even know how you get in the trunk of this thing. Oh, electronic. That's cool. So, who knows what's in there. Brakes locked up, so we're going to have to get all new calipers and pads, rotors. No back bumper or crash bar, so we're just going to make a drift bash bar and put it together. Aftermarket tail lights. Let's see if we can get into. See if we can see the goods. That's where the struts will work. Okay, so looks like we're gonna need power steering lines. Fuel lines are still left behind. Looks like he cut a bunch of maybe a false firewall right there around the brake booster. Heater pipes are kind of bent, so just little stuff here and there. Now he had messed with the brake line, so it looks like they're ran. Not the best bending, but we can work around that. It's got some of the harness here, maybe all the harness. See, there's stuff missing there. I'm not too sure because I'm not a big BMW guy. Let's see. I'm not sure this alternator goes to. Looks like a decent size. I'm gonna guess. I guess it might have been for the BMW. I think the GM one is bigger for the trucks. But yeah, that's that. Hood was cut, so I think I'm gonna get one of those Urus D-Max style hood vents that they have for like really popular back in like 90s drift cars. You can get those for a couple $100 on eBay, so we'll probably just end up cutting this out more, throwing in like a vented hood and patch that up and make it look decent. Otherwise, get some mirrors. I know it needs door trim, which might be in the car somewhere. Obviously needs the front grille, headlight, corner light, the little bezel that's underneath on this side. So if anyone has an E46 they're parting out, feel free to get a hold of me. I would love some cheap parts. If not, eBay is going to be our best friend unless I can get a junkyard that isn't overcharging on E46 parts, because everything body-wise seems to cost an arm and a leg, and I don't know why. So this video is going to start the E46 build. I think for now I'm just going to take our lovely dirty engine and remove whatever things I can remove that need to be removed. Like, I'll probably honestly leave the clutch fan on for now, but I know we've got chopped up hoses. Excuse me. I'm not even sure what this goes to. Like, this is literally the first BMW I put my hands on, so I have no idea. I think this obviously goes underneath with the intake. Maybe it's to the like some kind of canister or emissions thing. I know there's like a big air pump on the passenger side on these cars. That's obviously been removed in this car, and I'm gonna delete the rest under the intake. So I'll probably end up maybe removing the intake today, pulling the harness because it's been cut from the junkyard. They cut straight through our studs here to get this motor out of the car. So we do have some solid mounts we're gonna put in. I think overall I'm just gonna clean this. Well, I won't clean it up, it's too cold to kind of wash it down, but I think I'm just gonna take off the broken bits that are obviously not gonna be worth anything to us, and yeah, get it kind of ready to go into the car. And then I will put on our clutch kit, our flywheel, and our transmission, and that way it's pretty well ready to go into the car. And then when we get a warmer day, I'll come out and kind of degrease and pressure wash everything, get all this gunk off, so we have a nice engine to start with in the car. Otherwise, yeah, this is a very basic setup for her as a starter car. She's still learning to drive stick, bullet diffie, 2.5, stock exhaust, headers, and I mean, it'll probably stay full interior. I don't see a reason to remove everything for just a daily drifter. Something that she can just go and play with, learn how to drive stick and cruise with everyone. And otherwise, I think I'm going to grab her a set of coilovers in a couple months, and Miss Brady will take it out. So this probably won't be a too in-depth car build. I mean, it's like I said, it's a basic setup. Might throw angle on it, not an angle kit, but anything, something simple, more like a, you know, they have like the Denofa tie rods. Sorry, Chelsea. I might get a set of those. I was gonna get those for the E36, and that's it. I mean, we'll paint the car, and if she wants to do colors for, you know, wheels or hood, trunk, it's her car. I'm not gonna do anything besides what she wants to it, aside from making sure it runs right. That's my job. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started today. I'll do little updates throughout the video. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of how-tos, and if not, I know they're all over YouTube. I don't want to add to the collection. Keep this very short going series until we get the car driving, and then we'll do more seat time stuff, track stuff, and yeah, overall the fun stuff that people want to watch, you know. If there's anything you guys want to see done in E36 or E46, let me know. I'm up to trying it out, but for now, this is it. Let's get the car going. So I'll post back with any updates I get done today, and hang around. Alright, so we're back. It's been a couple hours. I'll just jump right into my first experience with a BMW. I guess first things first, I'll walk around this mess. Took the intake off, gonna delete a few things. Probably throw some gaskets on there, make sure there's no leaks, and just want to overall check and see how things were on the underside of there. came from a junkyard, so they pretty much cut everything quick and fast. We got an eBay XCD clutch on, and we've got a Get Rag 220 here. And I believe I was misinformed online, and I now believe that our clutch setup is too big for this bell housing on this transmission, since it will not slide over. I'm getting some real bad, let's see if we can focus here. Ain't much light. Oh, hold on. Too much light. Some real bad rubbing in this area here. Yeah, it doesn't really focus too much. Just all the way around the edge there. So I'm not really happy about that. That means that either this $300 clutch setup is going to have to pretty much just be shelved or resold, or the transmission's going to have to be resold. Kind of shitty. I also don't like how... I don't think this is actually separate. I think I figured that out earlier. No, actually I think it is. I haven't verified yet, but I'm going to hop on eBay and see, but I think that the ignition coils have their own harness too, which is separate from the main harness, and I'm sure it has its own plug to go into the computer. That's kind of stupid. Honestly, first time messing with a BMW, and I'm already kind of not a fan. I know a lot of people like them. I always like them aesthetically. Working on it is really not that hard. The clips, I'll say the clips are nice if you can reach them with just a little like C-clip pin style that they have. But when it's tucked underneath things like the manifold, I couldn't imagine working on that while the engine's in the car like that. And I have small hands, so anyone with large hands and you need to do something that's tight underneath under the car, probably gonna hate your life. I wish I could say everything for this car has been pretty affordable, but I feel like the prices kind of jacked both on eBay and the junkyard, so that's also not really appealing. I don't know. Currently not a fan. Maybe after we get it done and driving. I feel like we'll have way more money into this project than was projected. There's a lot of unexpecteds that came with the car itself, and then having to mix match things to make it work. I don't know. Nissan's a lot more straightforward. It's, you know what you can cross-fit, and you know what you can guess cross-fit, like the Infiniti with the 350 ZLS swap mounts. I don't know. Currently just not really vibing off this. Kind of left me in a shitty mood knowing that we're gonna have to spend more money than intended. Especially because the flywheel alone, if we were to go the E46, or I guess I should explain that. Originally, looking at E46 setup, it was gonna be like $400 or $500 just for a flywheel, and then another like $300-400 for a clutch setup. So I mean, you're shooting a little under $1,000 for a stock setup. Not even anything fancy. That's like a stock setup. So I was hopping around online and saw that people were saying that, the Get Rag and the ZF transmission are pretty much interchangeable. As long as you want to use an E36 clutch and E46, then you have to just get, flywheel, clutch, pressure plate, all the same ones. All E46, all E36. So that's what I did. I guess I'm assuming that we probably ordered a clutch kit for an M3, and I think the M3 has a larger diameter. And I'm guessing it has a different Get Rag or ZF, whatever comes in. I'm not a BMW guy, so I don't know. But I'm assuming it has a larger bell housing. And now I've got to figure out what I can actually do here. What I have to pretty much sell off, or hope to sell off anyway. On top of that, we're not going to recoup the money that we just put into it. We already overpaid for the transmission. The only one around within 200 miles. And then that's like $300 clutch kit. That's, if it's for an M3, I don't see a lot of M3s around, so I don't even think we'll be able to resell that. So currently sitting on kind of wasted $700. Maybe a little more if you include shipping and the gas time it took for us to go and get the transmission. So first day's not going so hot. I won't give it the bird just yet, but it's definitely gonna sit for a little bit while I figure out what the fuck is going on. And yeah, not excited. Not excited at all. So I'll just stare at this in disappointment. We can all just take a moment of silence together. Alright. Well, enough of that. It's closing in on 8 o'clock, and yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, just pretty much be disappointed for a while. So next time, when we get back to this chapter of E46 build, I'm hoping it'll be a little better, and yeah. Until next time, guys, we'll see ya.